Okay, just getting things set up here. All right, I am all ready to go. My name is Lee, and I am a stay-at-home mom of four. I'm up early over on the West Coast before my kids are up, because that is one of the things I love about doing this is I'm able to do this around my family and around my family's schedule. So I'm from Washington State. Go ahead and drop it in the comments where you are from. Let me know where you are tuning in from. I am so excited to have you here. Welcome. Thank you for hopping on in. Let me know where it is that you're tuning in from in the US, around the world. We're going to be having people hop on here from around the world. It's amazing in this day and age that we get to hang out on free places like social media. Again, I am so excited. Thank you for hopping on in. Welcome. Good morning. I hope you are having a fabulous morning and that your day is off to a good start. Here it is still early. It's about 5 a.m. My kids are in bed, but I'm going to be talking about how to make passive income because I've been doing this around my family schedule. I've got four kids, so I could not be more excited to share this with other people and especially with other moms who are out there like me who are looking for a way to be able to make money from home. So drop it in the comments where you're from. I'm on the West Coast here in Washington State. This is my website, empoweredpassiveincome.com. You can go there, go put in your email. This is where I'm going to send you my six-figure blueprint. This is where I'm going to get you all of the details about how easy this is. This is like stupidly simple way to make money from home right where you are in the nooks and crannies of your day. If you've got a full-time job or if you're like me and you've got kids, I've got kids running around the house, like a little bit later on today. That's why I'm up early to talk to you about this so there's not tons of noise in the background. So empoweredpassiveincome.com, that's where you're going to go put in your email and I'm going to get you my six-figure blueprint, as well as I'm going to get you a free guide where I show you exactly how to make $10,000 in the next 30 days. All right, so we're going to go ahead and jump on in because I've got this whiteboard here, as you can see, and I have so much that I want to share with you today. So I'm going to go ahead and get started because I do have a lot to get through, but I am so excited for you to be here because for me, I'm going to tell you a little bit about my story. Again, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I've got four kids, and keeping up with expenses these days has been harder and harder. Like the cost of everything has gone up, right? And so we were having just a hard time just paying for expenses, paying for all the bills that come up. I now have two kids that are going to be getting braces next week. So those things aren't cheap, right? And all of those things add up, like just putting groceries on the table these days. You go to the grocery store and it's like $200 and it's barely any food, like enough to get you through the next 3 or 4 days maybe. And so that's kind of my story of like, okay, I needed a way to be able to make money quicker. I needed a way to be able to make more money, but I also didn't want it to take away from my family. I didn't want to take more time away from my kids, right? And so I needed a way to be able to bring in money that was going to not only fit with my family's schedule, but that was going to allow me to make money in a passive way where I'm able to have sales coming in when I'm not actively working because I love my kids and I want to have time to spend with them. I didn't have kids, and you probably, if you've got kids too, you didn't have kids to not see them. You didn't have kids to go and work at a job and then never see them, or you get home and you're too tired and you don't have the energy to invest in them. You don't have the energy to really be present and spend time with them. So for me, being able to find this way to make passive income around my family schedule right from home and do it in a way where the whole system that I'm going to be walking you through today is all built around a 2-hour workday. So I literally do not spend more than 2 hours a day to be able to make this happen. It's actually been a little bit less because I have been I have those four kids home for the summer. Finding 2 hours in my day like hasn't been the easiest, but I'm doing this with the time that I have. And so it's been more like an hour 30, maybe an hour 45. And so I'm going to explain all of this to you because this is the power of having passive income. This is the power of building in a passive income stream and creating an online business where you have or where you're able to bring in money passively for your family. So welcome for those of you who are just hopping on. Again, my name is Lee. I am so excited for you to be here. This is my website right here, empoweredpassiveincome.com. That's where you're going to go and put in your email. I'm going to get you my six-figure blueprint as well as my guide to make $10,000 in the next 30 days. All right, so we're going to go ahead and hop on in. get started because I have, again, so much to share with you about exactly how this works and how it can work for literally anybody, wherever you are, whatever situation that you're in. I believe that there are better days ahead for you. You were created for more than just getting by, right? And so I want to share this with you because I believe in the power of this. I believe in the power of having a passive income stream where you're able to provide life-changing amounts of income for your family, 900, 600, 300 at a time, and do it in a way that's not going to take time away from your family, because that was the biggest thing for me having 4 kids. I worked hard for those 4 kids. You don't even know the story behind how hard I worked, how many years I've worked to have my kids, and I love them to death. And to have the time that this has given me, I am so excited to be able to share this with you and to share this especially with other moms who are out there like me, who just wanted to be able to have the time to spend with their family, have the time to spend with their kids, and have the money to go out and make memories for them. So let's go ahead and hop on in here. But what I'm going to be talking about today is how you can make $900 a day from home right where you are following our 2-hour workday. So before we get started, I want to ask you a question. So what would it feel like to have $900 coming into your bank account and learning the skills to be doing this on a daily basis? Learn the skills to be seeing $900 hitting your bank account on a daily basis. If you see me hopping back and forth here, I've got 2 different devices set up. So I promise I'm not crazy, but I am passionate about this because I have seen what this can do in my own life. And I've seen the change that is happening across the world globally for people who are learning this simple system, who are learning these skills to be able to bring in $900 at a time for their families. So $900 a day. Is it going to happen immediately? This is not a get rich quick scheme that I'm here to talk about. That is not me. I would never share anything like that with you. But this is about you learning the skills to get to the place where you're seeing this amount on a daily basis. And so this is like, middle of August right now. I'm looking at my calendar here, middle of August. If you could jump in and start learning skills to be able to hit, December 31st, January 1st, that new year rolls around and you're suddenly seeing $900 come into your bank account on a daily basis. And you do that in 2025. Every day, that's $328,000 for the year. So I want to ask you a question before we go ahead and jump on into this. What would that do for your family? Like, how would seeing 328,000 at the end of the following year, how would that make you feel? What could you accomplish? What could you do for your family? Like, could you completely pay off all of your debts? Could you pay off your school loan, your car loan? Like maybe you even have enough saved up for a house. If you've got a mortgage, you've got enough to maybe pay that off. Like, what would this do for your family? Could you tell your boss that you're never coming back? Could you have that time with your kids? Could you be able to go on the vacations, go on the trips with them, make those memories with them before they're too old and they're grown and gone? This is what the power of the system. And I want you to imagine that, because a lot of times we grow up, we forget how to dream. We forget about those big dreams that we have. We forget that we have those dreams and goals in our life. We get busy with paying the bills. We get busy with going to a job, and we forget about the things that we really want to accomplish and the things that we want to do and the people that we want to have the time to spend with. And so I want you to let me know in the comments what learning the skills to make 328,000 in the year would do for your family. I would love to be able to hear from you what exactly that would do from your family. So maybe it's that paying off the debt. Maybe you could be completely debt free. Maybe you could be completely financially free and not have to be dependent on a job, not have to be dependent on a boss, right? Let me know what that would do for you. Maybe it would mean that you could have all of your medical bills paid off, that you would have enough money saved for a house. Like, let me know in the comments, because this is life-changing amounts of income that you can bring in for your family at $900 a day. Like, this is completely possible. This is what is happening inside of our community. You're going to get all of the details when you go here to my website, empoweredpassiveincome.com. Again, this is we've got expensive pain saying more time with the family and financial freedom. Yes, that is exactly what this is about. Is not only getting you the money, but getting you a way to get that time back with your family, because you cannot go and make more time, right? You cannot go and go back and get those years that you missed out on, but you can do something in the here and now. You can do something for the future to be able to have that time to spend with your family in a way that's not going to have to take time away from them, of you not having to go out and start a side hustle or a second or third side hustle, or start a second or third or fourth job, right? This is a way about getting you a simple system, a way to be able to make money passively from home with the time that you have wherever you are at around the world. So 328,000, yes, definitely more time, financial freedom, that time with friends and family. Again, all of the money in the world means nothing if you don't have the time, right? If you're working around the clock for it, you're not going to be happy to be around. You're never going to see your family. But with this system that I'm going to be sharing with you, this is a 2-hour a day system. If you can learn to follow the system, learn to follow our proven process, a proven blueprint, to have the skills to bring in $900 on a daily basis. Again, 328,000. That is pretty life-changing, right? So again, empoweredpassiveincome.com. This is where you're going to get all of the details. If you're having to hop off here sooner than you want, you've got things coming up, that's going to be the website where I'm going to get you all of the details about exactly how this works. And this is 100% pay. So when I 100% profit. So when I say $900 and 328,000, that's not just revenue and then you had a bunch of expenses after that. This is about having a business where there are literally no ongoing costs. There's no monthly costs. There's no like, okay, a new month started, I've got to cover my expenses and then I'm in profit mode. No, you are in profit mode right from the beginning, because this is 100% profit. So I'm going to go ahead and erase this, but I want you to think, what would that do for your family? I want you to allow yourself to dream again. I want you to allow yourself to hope again and feel what it is like to have that hope in your life, because that is the power of this system. It is giving people hope. It is giving people not only just, hope that's never going to happen, but real hope, because this is happening for people around the world, people from all walks of life, people from all ages. We have, 78-year-old guys. We've got, 18-year-olds that are just, literally all ages that are having success with the system and bringing in thousands of dollars, following exactly what I'm going to be walking through today. Again, empoweredpassiveincome.com. Go there. You're going to put in your email. But imagine like learning the skills to be able to bring in that $900 a day, 328,000 a year, what that would do for your family. This is where you're going to go put in your email. I'm going to send you all of that info. So the very first step with making any money wherever, whether it's online or in person, is having something to sell, having a product to sell. Maybe it's a service, maybe it's a physical product, or whatever that is. You have to have something to be able to offer people of value. And so this very first step is to have a highly in demand product. So you might be going, okay, what is a highly in demand product? This is something that people are already spending money on. So right now, the biggest industry that is out there is the e-learning industry. So these are people who are going online, they're purchasing courses, they're purchasing programs, they're purchasing, maybe coaching services. This is the e-learning industry. And right now, in the year that we're in 2024, this is a $1.2 billion per day industry. This is billion with a B. I did not say billion. This is $1.2 billion per day that is being spent in this industry. So this is an incredible amount. Again, this is the biggest industry out there. So if there's any sort of industry that you want to be in, to be able to offer a product or a service or some sort of way to make money, this is the industry that you want to be in, right? The e-learning industry. And so the crazy part about this is where it gets really wild, is that 1.2 billion. Yeah, that's kind of mind blowing. But just in a couple of years, by 2027, this number is going to triple to 3 billion per day. So let that sink in for a second. If there's any industry that you want to be in, it's not only just a big industry right now, but it's also massively, massively growing, like tripling just in the next couple of years. So anything you offer, any sort of product that you offer, this is the industry, this is the niche that I would recommend having products to be able to offer people, because this is where the money is at. This is where the money is being spent. If you know that people are wanting this, that there's a demand for this, that money is being spent in this industry, why not offer something in this industry? Now you might be going, okay, I don't know what to teach. I don't have anything to offer. Like, I don't have a product. I don't have a service. I don't know how to coach people. Like, what is that? What is it that I can offer? So, what I'm going to be sharing with you is absolutely brilliant. It is absolutely incredible because rather than having to go and come up with something on your own, go and come up with, something to be able to teach people, rather than having to go and create your own course and figure out like how to market it, how to record lessons, what it is to teach. What I actually offer through this system is ready done products. I had no idea that anything like this existed. I had heard of private label rights, PLR products, where you can get planners and you kind of rebrand them, or you could get spreadsheets and you rebrand them. But with this, what this allows you to do is to be able to hit the ground running right here, right now, as this industry is massively growing. So not, a year down the road once you get everything figured out, or 2 years down the road once you get like, a course put together, whatever that is. Because whatever, any type of product, that takes time. That's going to be money lost that is, that you could be making. And I'm guessing that you probably need money now. I know that was my story, is that I needed money now. I didn't have time to wait. I didn't have time to watch my kids grow older before I started being able to make money. And so I wanted to jump in now and be able to offer a product now with something that was already done for me and proven to work. So I want to ask you a quick question of, hey, would you rather go out and create your own product and hope that it works, or have something that is already made for you and that is proven to sell, right? Would you rather have the A or B? Let me know in the comments, drop it in the comments. A or B, which one makes more sense to you? When I learned that, okay, I could have something that was ready done, that was already proven to work, that I didn't have to go out and create, that I didn't have to get, a year down the road and hope that it would wait for testimonials to come in, cross my fingers that I would even make $1 off of it. I'm going, okay, yes, this makes total sense. And so this is something that is called a master resale rights. And this is a brilliant, brilliant business model where you actually get the rights to sell products that are already made for you. So I'm going to go ahead and write this down for you, because a few months ago, like back middle of May, I had never heard of this term. So master resale rights, if I can spell here. And so this is simply means that you have the rights to sell these products. And all of the products that I offer are in the e-learning industry. And this is how that I'm able to bring in passive money for my family. So imagine having 4 products that you have the resale rights for. Having 4 products means that you have 4 income streams. And the amazing part about this is where it's really, really mind-blowing, is that unlike maybe you have heard of affiliates and, being an affiliate for somebody else's course, let's say that they have a course for $900 and you're an affiliate for that. On every sale, you're going to make $225, right? The course creator is going to make the majority of that. With master resale rights, on the other hand, that $900, you own that. You own that resale right. And so instead of $225, you make the full amount. So you are making 100% profit. So I mentioned a little bit ago, 100% profit. This is how you make 100% profit, is because of this brilliant business model that is called master resale rights. So which one of these makes more sense to you? Let me know in the comments. This one where you're only making 25%, or where you're making 100%. If that makes sense to you, where you're making 100%, drop a 1 in the comments and let me know. I know for me, it's like, okay, yes, that's a kind of a no-brainer. That was an obvious choice when I'm like, okay, I can make 100% profit, all because of a simple thing called master resale rights, and not have to give a huge chunk of my money, or any of my money, to somebody else. So this made total sense to me, to be able to make 100% profit versus, having to do 4 times the work to be able to make this $900 if I was going an affiliate route, right? All right, so with the particular products that I offer, I actually have 4 different income streams at 900, 600, 300, and 100. And those are all coming in this same method at that 100% profit. So I never have to give my money to somebody else. I actually get those payments directly into my bank account. So how amazing would that be for you to wake up and see $900 that has come directly into your bank account, $600 that has come directly into your bank account off of products that you didn't have to create, that you're not just, promoting for somebody else and then you're having to wait 30 to 60 days for an affiliate payout from them, but you're getting that directly to your account. Again, empoweredpassiveincome.com. Go there, put in your email. You're going to get all of the details about exactly how this works, as well as I'm going to get you my free guide that I show you how to make $10,000 in 30 days. So empoweredpassiveincome.com, you're going to go there. You're going to see a place to put in your email, and that's all set up to be sent out immediately to you. All right. So which one of these makes more sense? Obviously the 100%, right? So I'm going to go ahead and erase this because, I do have a lot more to be able to go through with you. But when I started learning that I could make 100% profit and not have to give my money to somebody else, that I could receive my payments directly and that I could bring in this on a daily basis, I'm like, yes, absolutely, 100% profit makes total sense. And that $900, yeah, I can make 100% profit on like a $9 product, but that's going to take me forever to be able to pay my bills. Like when I get $1,000 medical bill or $1,000 car repair bill, like I would have to do a lot of work if I'm selling a low value product. And that was kind of like my life before of working a side hustle. And I would have to work harder and harder. I would have to put in more and more time. And so with this, I cannot tell you how amazing that is to have $900. When I see that hitting my bank account, you will not know how that feels until that happens to you. But imagine, like, allow yourself to imagine what that would feel like, because this is real. This is 100% real. And I have people ask me, like, did you really get paid? Yes, I really got paid because of this system, because exactly what I'm going to explain here in the next few steps. So I do have a few more steps to go through with you, but you do receive these payments directly. You're not an affiliate for somebody else. You're not having to wait for that at the end of the 30 or the 60 days of whatever the terms an affiliate program. These are amounts that are coming directly to you because of that thing that is called master resale rights. And so when I learned, hey, 100% profit, $900 sales, like I'm actually going to be able to make a dent in all of those big expenses. I'm going to be able to make a dent in all of the debt and be able to, actually bring in life-changing amounts of income for my family. I'm like, yes, I need this. Yes, this is amazing. I've already been seeing these amounts coming in to my bank account at 100% profit. I've already been able to start putting a dent in that debt. So for me, that vision, that hope is for debt payoff. And for you, if you're out there and you've got debt too, then I know that this can work for you as well, because I've already been able to send in payments following this simple system to be able to have my time back with my kids, to be able to have a way to be bringing in 900, 600, 300 at a time with products that are already done for me, that I simply have the resale rights for. Now, I'm going to touch on this before I move on to this next part, because you might be going, okay, this whole resale right thing sounds cool, but like, okay, what exactly is it? So it's not only with these products do you just get resale rights, but you get all of the information, all of the learning in the products, and you get so much more on top of that. So our $900 product, that is actually our best selling product. So what that means for you is that the majority of your sales will be at that $900 level. And so with that product, it is called our Legacy Builder. And that one, you're going to learn how to have a passive income stream. You're going to learn how to set up reoccurring income. You're going to learn how to be an affiliate. You're going to learn how to monetize on social media. You're going to learn how to have these multiple streams of revenue in addition to having 4 income streams from products that you have the master resale rights for. So it really is an entire business in a box. And when I say 100% profit, I mean 100% profit, because you have no ongoing expenses. There's not many other businesses out there where you can say the same about that. There's not any other businesses out there that I can even think of where you don't have expenses on a monthly basis. And so there's no cost of goods. There's no like money going to somebody else. There's no ad spend. Like literally 100% profit, because there are no ongoing monthly expenses with this. This is so incredible and so still mind-blowing to me, because you cannot find this anywhere else. Like if you were to go out and create your own course, your coaching program, whatever that is, you're going to have an expense associated with that. You're going to need to pay for a place to host your course, right? That could be 150 to 200 a month. You're going to need to have all these different expenses. You're going to need to have an email list that you're probably paying for. With this, we have a completely free system that's built inside of System. This is going to be where, all you're operating your business from 100% free, and you have no, expenses. You have no place to host your course, or you're not paying to host a course. You don't have zero expenses. So 100% profit. So when I say $900, when I say $600, when I say $300, that is at 100% profit, because it is coming directly to you and because you have no ongoing monthly expenses. So I'm going to go ahead and move on here, but let me know in the comments if you would love to have a 6-figure business with no monthly expenses. Drop a yes in the comments and let me know, because when I learned like, hey, there's no monthly expenses, I don't have to feel stressed out if I'm going to, be able to make ends meet. I don't have to feel stressed out if I'm going to be in the black this month, because you don't have any of that worry. It is so freeing. It is completely freeing to be able to step in to, August 1st, September 1st, whatever, the first of the month, and know that you are already in profit mode. So at empoweredpassiveincome.com, you're going to go there, put in your email to get started, to be able to learn more about the 4 products that I offer and how you can get the master resale rights for them and be seeing $900 come into your bank account at that 100% profit. So I'm going to go ahead and erase this here to give myself a little bit more room. But how amazing would that be to wake up and you've got $900 in your bank account? You've got $600. You've got, another $900 payment. This is happening around the world. Again, all walks of life. We've got, as old as, I think the oldest person I've seen in our community, 78 years old. We have thousands of people who are having success with this, all walks of life, all ages. Literally anybody can do this. You do not need a following. You do not need to be somebody. You do not need to be fancy. You do not even need to have tech skills, which brings me to the next point, because you might be going, okay, so you have, I've got my products. I've got, master resale rights on those. I can make 100% profit on those products. But how exactly do I get them sold? Like I don't have a lot of tech skills. Like how do I do this, right? And so with this system that I'm talking about today, this is passive income. This is empowered passive income for a reason, because this is all set up for you to build these income streams passively around your family. And this is actually through an automated system. And so with this system, this is a simple automation system to be able to bring in these sales, 900, 600, 300, and do it in a way that is automated, that is going to free up your time so that you have that time with your family, so that you have that time with your kids. And through this automation system, you're going to have a website. So again, empoweredpassiveincome.com, you can go there. You're going to see exactly what you get. This is a proven system. So if something is working for thousands of people, if it's proven to work, why go and touch anything? Why go and fix it? Like if there's nothing broken, there's nothing to be fixed. Again, this is working for thousands of people from around the world. This is kind of like, Starbucks. So Starbucks started, they built their first Starbucks location here in Seattle. I mentioned earlier, I'm from Washington, for those of you who are just hopping on. Seattle's not too far from me. And so Starbucks built their first Starbucks location. They got everything working like just perfectly. The price is just right. The product's just right. Their whole operations procedure just right. And then they're like, okay, why not? Why just keep this to ourselves? Let's go ahead. If this is working, we're going to go ahead and share this with others, right? This is the same way. It is a proven system. It is a proven automated way to be able to bring in sales. So imagine having zero tech skills and being able to jump in with a website that was done for you. So when I learned, okay, I don't have to go out and build a website. I don't have to figure out what to say. I don't have to figure out, what to put on that. I don't have to spend hours watching YouTube videos trying to figure out what it is, how to build a website, how to put it together, web pages. Like, yes, absolutely. I don't want to deal with tech. If you don't like tech, I'm guessing that you probably don't like tech. Drop a one in the comments if you would love to be able to start out with a done for you website and a done for you sales automation system. Again, empoweredpassiveincome.com. That's where you're going to go and put in your email, and you're actually going to be able to see exactly how this whole system works. Everything that you see there, all of those web pages are given to you, are done for you. So I didn't have to go and build any of that. I didn't have to have the tech skills behind any of that. I didn't have to trial and error and figure out, okay, what works and what doesn't. This is a proven system for a reason, and it's proven by thousands of people. It's proven to work for thousands of people. That is why it is proven. And so with this automation system, this is completely done for you. Again, you don't have to have tech skills of how to build a website or how to build a sales funnel. So maybe you're like, okay, I haven't even heard of a sales funnel, but let me ask you this question. If you have done any sort of network marketing or been in an MLM and you've had to bug friends and family, what did it require you to do to be able to make a sale? You had to go and get on the phone. You had to, maybe get on the phone, like talk. You had to be in DMs. You had to be messaging people. You didn't really have a way to be able to bring in sales automatically. With this is automatic. This is what makes it passive, is that you have a website that is out there working for you around the clock. It is just, they're hanging out in cyberspace 24/7, bringing you in sales to the products that you have those master resale rights for that you didn't create. So let me ask you, would you rather go out and have to chase family and friends and be on the phone and DMing people, or would you rather be able to send them to a website that is going to walk you through all of the automations? For me, I'm like, yes, I do not want to have to bug friends and family. I do not want to have to be on my phone constantly. I do not want to have to be DMing people or, spending all of my time chasing down people trying to make sales. I want to automate a system that is out there working for me. So if that makes total sense to you, drop a one in the comments and let me know, like, yes, I would rather have an automated system. Again, empoweredpassiveincome.com. This is going to get you all of the details about all of the products, how that automation system works, and you're going to be able to see it in action. So you're going to head here, you're going to put in your email, and that's where I'm going to get you all of the details about exactly how this works. And I'm going to get you also my free guide where I show you how to make $10,000 in 30 days. This is simpler than you think. This is easier than you think. Welcome for those of you who are just hopping on. But having this automated system has freed up my time so much. Again, this is why it's passive income, empowered passive income, because this automation system is my freedom machine. It's what's given me my time back in my day. It's what's given me my time back with my kids, because I have a way to be able to bring in sales automatically, be able to bring in that 900, the 600, the 300 at 100% profit, and to do it in a way that's automated. So how amazing would it be for you to have a website like this that is yours, that you own, where you're able to send people, and simple automated system to have a website where people are going to go to and be able to walk through that automation system. And you don't have to chase family and friends. You don't have to DM people. You don't have to be chasing customers, tracking customers down. Like, how amazing would that be for you? And with this automation system that is proven to work, that is proven to bring in sales, that is proven to sell these products, with this system, imagine having it set up today, waking up tomorrow morning, and you're like, I have this system that is it's ready to go. It's ready to start taking payments. That is the beauty of this system, is that it could be set up this afternoon. So that's what I did when I first got started. And I'm like, okay, this is amazing. Like, having ready done for me products, being able to make 100% profit, being able to bring in large dollar sales and not have to sell something that's $9, or having to track down thousands of customers, hundreds of customers to be able to bring in $1,000 for my family, and having a way to do it automated. I'm like, yes. So I sat down that afternoon and went through the setup. So with the products, I mentioned those master resale rights. Those are done for you. That means you can check that off the list. This automation system, it is 90 to 95% done for you. So the web pages are done for you. That sales funnel, as far as There's emails as soon as somebody goes to your website and they put it in their email, and they're going to be going through your sales process. They're going to be going through your sales funnel. All of those are done for you. And so when I learned, okay, I only have to do about 5 to 10% of setup for this, 90 to 95% of this is done. I'm like, yes. So I walked through getting that little 5 to 10% of setup done. That was done in a single afternoon. Once that is done, then you can check that off your list. So you've got 2 things checked off your list of what you need to be able to make money online, right? You've got to have a product to sell, and then you've got to have a way to bring in those sales. So let's talk a little bit about this 90 to 95% of setup. But how would that make you feel? You walk through that setup today, and then by tomorrow morning, you wake up and you're like, I have this system that is out there working for me. I have a website that is out there working for me 24/7 around the clock. I have a place to be able to send potential leads to without me having to go and chase them, without me having to go and bug friends and family. Like, how would that make you feel to be able to have that automated system that is proven to work and have it out there working for you? This has given me so much freedom back in my day. It's given me peace of mind to actually be able to be present with my kids and to be able to enjoy them. This has given me so much back. Having this simple process, this simple setup, this, simple website to be able to send people to be able to check out if this is for them. It is meant that it is rejection free. So I never have to hear the word no. And I don't have to go out and chase customers. We use what is called attraction marketing. And I'm going to talk about that next. But I want you to think, how would that feel for you if you could wake up tomorrow and have this automated system that is out there working for you, where you're never going to have to hear the word no, where you're not going to have to chase down family or friends all to hear them say, oh no, I'm not interested. But you have a simple website where they can go and put in their email, learn more about the product. If they're not interested, they click away, they unsubscribe, whatever. Like, no hard feelings. You don't even have to know about it. Or, they're going to stay and continue and be able to learn and be interested, and then be able to purchase directly from you. So with this 90 to 95% that is done for you, the 5 to 10% that you need to do, you're going to walk through some simple videos step by step where you're going to get set up with your own domain. And so the domain is just the name of your website. So I'll pick on Kelsey's here. Kelsey, I hope that's okay if I pick on you. So Kelsey, you might be like, okay, learn with Kelsey. Like, you can make that whatever you want it to be. That is your website. And you might be going, okay, I have no idea how to set up a website, like what a domain is, any of that. Our 78-year-old community member, he walked through these same videos and got it set up. So if he can do it, you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. And so with that setup, you're going to set up your website, and then you're going to also set up your payment gateways. And then this is simply the place where your customers go to pay you. And so with this, you're not an affiliate for somebody else. Your customers are not paying somebody else, and then you're having to wait for a payment to come in or hope that it comes in, like hope you just didn't get scammed. No, you're getting these payments directly because you've set up your payment gateways. Again, there are step-by-step videos inside of our program to be able to walk you through all of this. If you're like, I have no idea even what a payment gateway is, you probably have heard of PayPal. So that's an example of a payment gateway. And so you would set up, with your PayPal, with your Stripe account. And so that's how you're able to make 100% profit. And that's also how you're able to get that pay on a daily basis and not have to wait 30 or 60 days for an affiliate payout, because you have this set up. And again, if our 78-year-old community member can do it, if I can do it, you can do it. So I had this set up done in a single afternoon. Other people, might be a little bit longer. I'm not going to promise that everybody can do it in an afternoon, but I was like in crunch mode because I put my baby down for a nap, and I'm like, I got to get this done. And I got it done. And, by the next day, I had this system that was out there working for me in the background, 24/7 around the clock, out there for me. This is my freedom machine. Again, this is what's given me that time back with my family. So again, empoweredpassiveincome.com. This is passive because you have an automated system that is out there working for you, that is out there where you can just simply send people to, and they're going to walk through those automations and be able to self-select. They're going to be able to decide for themselves. So how amazing would that be if you're in network marketing, or if you've been working in an MLM, to never have to hear the word no again, to never have to go out and chase people again. to have a simple website where you're going to send them to Empower Passive Income. You're going to set up your website. You're going to have that to be able to send your customers to, and have a simple place where they can go and just self-select and either like, nope, not for me, or yes, like I would love to learn to have an automated system. I would love to have products that are done for me. I would love to have a 2-hour proven workday. I would love to have a way to be able to bring in sales at 100% profit, 900, 600, 300 at a time. So I'm going to go ahead and continue on, but I cannot tell you in my own life how amazing having this automation system has been for me, and being able to see those sales come in that I had no idea that they were in the pipeline, and no idea that I was even expecting them, and to be able to see, oh, I had a $900 sale come in. I had a $600 sale come in. This all happened because I had an automation system. I had a website that was out there working for me, a simple website where I could go send people to and check it out for themselves, let them determine if it's right for them or if it's not. If it's not, no hard feelings. I don't have to even know about it. And so I can just really build my business that way, in a way that's passive, in a way that fits with me being a mom and me having 4 kids. So that is why I am so excited, so passionate. This is why I'm talking so fast about this, because I have seen what this has done for me. I have seen what this has done for my family. I see what this has done in my own life, of having that time back, having that hope back, having that joy back, that I have a way to be able to bring in sales at these amounts and really create amounts of income that is life changing for my family, that is putting in dents into our debt, that is allowing us to, be able to go to the grocery store. Imagine just being able to go to the grocery store. If you've got kids, you know how expensive this is. Being able to go to the grocery store and not having to bring a calculator with you, not having to figure out, okay, which item do I put back? Which item do I get to keep in my cart? That is freedom, my friends. And so if any of this is like resonating with you, go to the website now. It's like so simple, like why, how to do this. You're going to go there. You're going to see a place to put in your email, and you're going to be able to learn about the products. You're going to be able to see the automation system in action, and you're going to be able to say, hey, this is either not for me, or yes, I would love to be able to have a system like this where I'm able to bring in sales at 900, 600, 300. I would love to learn the skills to make $900 on a daily basis, $328,000 a year. So that is what $900 is on a daily basis. Do the math on that. $328,000 a year. I would love to be able to learn those skills. You're going to go here. You're going to be able to see exactly how this all works. All right, so this next step, I'm going to go ahead and give myself some room here. So you might be going, okay, the products are checked off, like those are done. The automation system, that's done, that's checked off. You went through that 5 to 10% of setup. You set up your website name, you set up your payment gateways, that's done. You check it off your list. And then so what's left? And so with this next step, this is where our 2-hour workday comes in. So this is not a get rich quick scheme. This is not like a sit back and never lift a finger and I'm going to make money. Yes, you do need to do some work. You do need to do some work around your schedule. So this is the beauty of having this automation system, of having a way to be able to bring in money passively, is that you're able to work around your schedule. And so with this is a proven 2-hour workday. And it's proven because this is the same process. It's the same blueprint that thousands are using, and they're using the automated system and having that success, having thousands of dollars come in, the 900, 600, 300 at a time at that 100% profit, following this simple 2-hour workday. So because the products are done, because that automation system's done, once you go and do that little bit of setup, your website is out there working for you. EmpoweredPassiveIncome.com is mine. You're going to have your own website where you're able to send your customers to. And so all you need to focus on is one thing, and that is discovery. So that's done. Check. This is where that 2-hour workday comes in, is simply helping people discover this simple systems, helping them discover your website, having them go to your website, be able to put in their email and go and check out if this is right for them. So this 2-hour workday, I'm going to break down exactly what this looks like for me, because again, this is completely rejection free. I'm not having to go and chase customers. I'm not having to go in DMs. I'm not having to go and, really do anything. It's simply following this 2-hour blueprint, following our discovery methods of attraction marketing. It's never chasing customers. It's never having to hear the word no. It's simply sending them to your website and then letting that sales automation system do the work for you. So with the 2-hour workday, this is what I do on a daily basis. This is the blueprint that we follow to be able to bring in sales at that 900, 600, 300 at the 100% profit. So there are three kind of components of this, and it's really, really so simple. And so the first one of this is to create 3 pieces of content. And so for me, I create those on TikTok. I started brand new. I didn't even have the app. I had to go and get the app. I had to create an account. I had literally no followers. So I've started brand new from scratch. So I want you to know that if you don't have a huge following, you can do this and be able to make money. You don't have to wait until you have 500 or 1,000 followers. You can start making money, right where you are with the followers that you have, even if you were like me, brand new from scratch. Being able to create these 3 pieces of content and be able to bring in sales. So again, there's so many people. I'm talking to you guys over here, the ones on TikTok. There are so many people who are trying to make it to 1,000 followers, trying to make it to 10,000 followers, whatever that is. You do not need to make it to a certain number of followers to be able to be bringing in good money for your family. That is a complete lie, a complete myth maybe that is out there, that you're being told that, okay, you can't make money until you have followers. With this, you do not need that. Again, I started brand new from scratch, 0 followers over on TikTok, had to go and create an account. 3 pieces of content a day. That is what I create. This is about 30 minutes of my day. This is going to depend on how good you are at these skills. And for me, I had to learn this, right? I had no idea the plus sign. I had no idea what that meant. I had no idea how to create a piece of content. So I literally had to learn this from scratch. So 3 pieces of content, that is one part of my 2-hour workday. And so for this, it's, again, about 15 to 30 minutes for me to be able to make these 3 pieces of content. And then the other thing that I do is go live, or the alternative to this is copy and paste ads over to high traffic websites. So there are websites where people will go to where they're learning how to make, or they want to learn how to make money online. They want to start their own business. They want to find a job to be able to provide for their families. They're going to these websites. And so if you can copy and text, you can do this, right? Or I'm doing right now, going live with you. This allows me to be able to answer questions. And about probably middle of June, I was like, there's no way I would ever go live. I can never do that. I'm like an introvert. I'm super shy. I don't like talking to people in a crowd. I would never do that. But then here I am, because I am so passionate about this that I'm loving to be able to talk about it. I'm loving to be able to share. I'm loving to be able to connect. I'm loving to be able to get questions answered. And so this is kind of an either or of going live or those copy and paste ads. And so this is with all of these, with the 3 pieces of content, with going live or the copy and paste ads, you're simply sharing your website. You're simply sending people who are interested over to that automation system. Again, empoweredpassiveincome.com. That's where you're going to go, put in your email, and you're going to be able to see exactly how this works. And then the third piece is, so there's create 3 pieces of content, go live, or copy and paste ads. And then this third task down here that's part of the 2-hour workday is plug in to trainings. So we have live and interactive trainings, live and interactive mentoring, where we're able to get questions answered. We've got right now a 90-day success sprint going on where we're able to plug into 5 or 6 minute long videos from a 7-figure income earner and get that mindset of a CEO. So that is part of my day. That's part of my 2-hour workday, but that is really all that it takes. So you might be going, okay, 2 hours sounds amazing. I would, maybe you're having a hard time understanding that if you're coming from a job where you're going and sitting there for 8 or 10 hours a day. Can you really be able to make money? Can you really be able to bring in $900, $600 in a day following 2 hours? That's really all it takes. And yes, that is what it takes, because you have your automation system that is out there working for you. You have your website that is out there working for you. So during this 2 hours, you're simply focused on income earning activities. You're focused on the income earning activities that are going to bring you in sales, on those tasks that are that are going to directly affect your sales. You're not doing busy work. You're not doing, just maybe if you go to a job and you go and get coffee and talk to coworkers, like that's not what this is about, right? You're during this 2 hours, you're being very focused on the tasks that are bringing you in sales. And then you're letting that automation system do the work for you the rest of the 22 hours out of the day, right? So imagine like you putting in 2 hours learning our system, learning how to follow that 2 hour workday, and then having the rest of your day, the rest of your 22 hours of your day to do whatever you want. Like, what would you do with that time? Would you spend that time with your kids? Would you go to the golf course? Like, would you go float the river? Would you go hang out at the beach? What would you do with the rest of your day? For me, this has meant time with my kids. It's meant that I'm able to be present. It's meant that I'm able to put away my phone, put away my computer, and have these tasks done and know that my website is out there working for me. Know that my sales automation system is out there working for me. This is why I am so passionate about sharing this, because I feel like I've been given this amazing gift of getting my life back, of getting the time back with my kids. That time you can never get back, right? And especially because I see my kids growing. I have one that my oldest is 14, my youngest is 2, and I know how fast that time goes by. So again, empoweredpassiveincome.com, you're going to be able to see exactly how this all works. And you're going to be able to see that automation system in action. But I want you to know that this does work. You do not need a following. You do not need tech skills. You do not need to wait till you have 1,000 followers or 10,000 followers. You can make money with this simple blueprint following our 2 hour workday right away and not have to wait a year down the road, 2 years down the road for you to go out and create your own product and figure out how to build a website, how to create your own sales funnel. Like, you don't have to do that. There are easier ways, and this is totally changing my family's life and being able to see that income come in 900, 600, 300. I want to leave you with one final question of what would this do for your family? Like, how would that make you feel to be able to have a website that is out there working for you, that is completely rejection free, where you could go and send people to, again, empoweredpassiveincome.com, and then they're going to go to your website that is already done for you, that you didn't have to set up, besides put in your payment gateways. And then to have customers come and say, hey, yes, I would love to have a 2 hour workday. I would love to be able to bring in $900, $600, $300 at a time for my family at 100% profit. I would love to be able to have done for me products. And they're going to be like, yes, sign me up. I would love to build a legacy for my family. I would love to be able to go from more than just trying to get by, more than just trying to get the bills paid, but I would love to come into a place of abundance. I would love to be able to have that money for my family and that time to be able to spend with them. And you're able to have a website where you're able to collect that payment and to have people pay you directly, where you're able to make that 100% profit and not have to wait for an affiliate payout, but that money is coming directly to you. And then at that point, they're clicking and they're saying, yes, I would love this. Yes, sign me up. And at that point, they're becoming your new customer. How would that make you feel? And then to be able to have that customer, again, our best selling product is our $900 legacy builder. And so with this is about you learning the skills to be able to bring in $900 on a daily basis, following this simple 2-hour blueprint, following our 2-hour workday, having a proven sales automation system that is out there working for you, having products that work, having products in the biggest industry and the fastest growing industry right now, the e-learning industry. And then how would that feel to be able to get to the place where you're seeing $900 on a daily basis, and you're seeing $900 and $900 and $900, and you get to maybe 2025 and you're starting to see that come in on a daily basis. The end of 2025, December 31st rolls around and you've got 328,000 in your bank account from following this simple process. And you're so fired up. You're knowing that it works. You are so fired up to be able to go out there and do it again. And you do it again in 2026 and you do it again in 2027. What are you? You are a self-made millionaire. 2025, 2026, 2027. That is all it takes. You are to be a self-made millionaire, following this simple process. This is working for so many people around the world. And I want you to know that it can work for you. Even if you're going, hey, I don't know anything about tech. I don't know anything about, creating a product, creating a course or program. You don't have to. You can jump in right where you are and start seeing these kinds of results and start learning the skills, that attraction marketing where you never have to hear the word no, where you don't have to go out and chase customers, where you don't have to go into DMs and be DMing people on all day, where you don't have to be on your phone all day, glued to your phone, trying to bug friends and family for sales, but you have a simple website and a simple automation system that is out there working for you, where you're following that 2-hour workday and being able to help other people discover this simple system, helping them discover your website, helping them discover what it would mean for them to have a sales automation system that's going to free up their time, that's going to free up their life, that's going to get that time back with their kids, it's going to get the time back with their grandkids. What would that make you feel like? And if you're at all going, okay, yes, I would love that. Yes, that's resonating with me. I would love to be able to check it out more. I would love to get more information. You're going to go here, empoweredpassiveincome.com. You're going to put in your email. You're going to be able to see all of those products. You're going to have a short video that's going to tell you a little bit more about it. And you're going to be able to see that automation system in action. And you're going to be able to get emails from me. Any of those emails, feel free to hit reply on those, and I will answer your questions if you've got questions to get answered. If you've got questions that you're like, hey, I want to know right now, drop them in the comments. That's what I'm here for. And I am so excited to be able to share this simple process with others, because again, it has given me my summer back with my kids. And I could not be more excited to have found this back in May, because it has totally changed my summer and has given me that time and that peace of mind to actually, be present and to be enjoying my kids for the summer. And I am so excited to be headed into the fall, headed into Christmas. The holidays are just around the corner, but how different would your holidays be to be having, maybe you get to December 31st and you're like, I've got 10,000 in my bank account from following this out, 20,000, 30,000, whatever that is. And you didn't have to go into debt this Christmas, and you were able to give your family the best holidays that they've ever had. You were able to give them the best Christmas that they've ever had. Like, what would that do for your family? You can empoweredpassiveincome.com. I will be back here tomorrow to talk more about this, because I am so passionate about this. I am so passionate about getting this simple tool in the hands of other moms who are out there like me, who are looking for a way to be able to bring in money for their families right where they are, right from home. Maybe you've got a full-time job. Maybe your kids are your full-time job like me, but you need a way to be able to cover all of those expenses. You need a way to be able to cover all of those bills, and you don't want to do it in a way that's going to take more time away from your family. You want to do it in a way that's passive. So again, empoweredpassiveincome.com. That's where you're going to go, stick in your email. You're going to be able to see all of the products. You're going to be able to see the automation system in action. And then I'm going to send you my 10K in 30 days guide, where I'll show you exactly how you can make $10,000 in 30 days. This is simpler than you think. This is easier than you think. And we've got a 78-year-old guy inside of our community. Follow the simple process, making thousands of dollars with this. If the 78-year-old guy can do it, we've got women in their 60s who are saying, hey, I'm done with my job, I'm traveling, and they're paying for their spouse and them to travel across the US in an RV. Like, if they can do it, you can do it. If the 78-year-old guy can do it, you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. So I am here for you. I'm here to celebrate with you. I am here to encourage you that you can do it, that there is hope for you, whatever situation that you're in. So again, empoweredpassiveincome.com. And my name is Lee. Thank you so much for joining me. I had fun hanging out with you guys today, and I will be back here tomorrow. So have a fabulous rest of your day. Again, empoweredpassiveincome.com, and have an amazing day. Bye.